16th of October, the Hiranandani Group issued a media release stating that the charges made by Mr. Jai Anand Dehadrai, where they relate to you, are baseless. 3 days later, on 19th October, you put out your affidavit. Why did you decide to abandon your previous position, and does it really mean that the allegations of Mr. Jai Anand Dehadrai are actually true and correct?
Navika, my sworn affidavit is related to my personal involvement in the matter. It prevails in that regard. I mean, as far as that is concerned, I have nothing more to add. But the reality is that after the complaint of Advocate Dehadrai brought the matter into full limelight, it then snowballed into a political controversy with the Parliamentary Committee on Ethics formally taking up the matter. Since it involved me by name directly and personally, it was incumbent upon me as a responsible citizen to bring the facts as they are before the public. Our group's a law-abiding business with a focus to build a nation. And frankly, I regret that my personal error of judgment has embarrassed my family directly and my employees and my company indirectly. But reality is, I felt that instead of a long process of investigation and denials, I must come forth with the facts upfront and cooperate fully, as is my nature, and feel relieved.
So initially you thought this would blow over, and therefore the release from your company saying there was no involvement, and then the change of heart because the matter went to a parliamentary committee. Was it fear? Was it just the desire to come out with the truth? What changed your mind?
No, I think any involvement in this is mine personally, and the statement of mine is mine in person. So I didn't, given that there was a formal inquiry that started to take place, it was incumbent on me to come forth and explain the truth and cooperate.
So, Mr. Darshan Hiranandani, is there then truth in the fact that there are cases against the Hiranandani Group, your father, and therefore you thought you were in a vulnerable position, and therefore it's better to ward off any hit back, blowback, and therefore you decided to come clean?
Navika, in any allegation, any matter, we prefer to come forward to cooperate fully and come forward with the truth. And that's what I've done in this case. In business, there are many things that people allege and people do, and you have worries about, but you always come forward with the truth, and you take it forward with whatever the consequences. So that principle we have continued to follow, and I have followed in this matter as well.
So, Mr. Hiranandani, let me ask you point blank. Was Ms. Moitra targeting Mr. Gautam Adani, and was it really to malign the Prime Minister, considering they were both from the same state? You've been in conversation with her, and you've been sending her questions, etc. Is it true that 41 out of the 56 questions were targeting Adani's for a reason?
Navika, I think I prefer to stick to my affidavit in this regard. But I can tell you that she felt that attacking Mr. Adani would target the Prime Minister because there was perceived proximity, as both are from the same state.
Is that all? Did you ever have conversations with her on this issue?
She was a personal friend, and I mean, this is how she felt.